Welcome, welcome, welcome to Fall 2020 here at beautiful IUSB. Well, kind of. I know it's been a weird time, and we're all trying to get our bearings, and I'm hoping that everybody who is watching this right now is doing well, that you're healthy and ready to learn, and they're excited about the fall classes that you have. Now, speaking of fall classes, you happen to be in one of mine. Who am I? My name is Dr. A.J. Schmitz. You may call me Dr. S, preferable, or you can call me Dr. Schmitz. It spent a really long time trying to get this doctorate, so I'm going to milk it for all it's worth, okay? So, not to sound pretentious or anything, but please call me Dr. S. My father will thank you. A little bit about me. I was born and raised in Los Angeles, California. My wife and I moved to about an hour east of Pittsburgh to get our PhDs, and we were there for 5 or 6 years working on our PhDs, and then my wife, got a job down in Fort Worth, Texas, teaching criminology at Texas Christian, and we were there for 2 miserable years. Now, I'm sorry if anybody is from Texas, but when my wife and I were there, we just didn't really get along down there. Not us. We just didn't like it too much. But then, she gets this job up here in the Michiana area, and it's wonderful. She has a job up in the criminology and criminal justice program here at IUSB, and I teach in the English department. It's a win-win. We love it here. Yeah, we really do. We really like it here. We've been here for about 2 years. This is our third. We have 2 beautiful kitties, a boy cat and a girl cat. The boy cat, who's a beautiful black kitty, his name is Jameson, named after the delicious Irish whiskey. And our girl cat, Angie Benson, is named after 2 of the actresses from the Law & Order universe. Angie Harmon, who was a DA on OG Law & Order, and Olivia Benson, who is now like the main star of the SVU show. So both of our kitties are wonderful. They have beautiful names. Remember them. It might be extra credit. And you also now know where I'm from and where I've been. Remember that. It might be extra credit. Extra credit means that there are points and that there are things that you have to do, which means that you're asking questions about this class specifically. Well, I'm going to tell you this. Our class is based off of a couple few different things. Basically, we're going to be doing a lot of reading, we're going to be doing a lot of writing and creating, and we're going to be doing a lot of discussion. We're going to be talking about things. Sometimes we'll be talking about it orally through Zoom or through one-on-one conversations with me and you talking about your work, the things that you're creating and writing. And some of the other discussions will be discussions that you will have to do on Canvas. But we're going to get into that much later. I just want to let you know that this course is based around the concepts of reading, writing, and discussion. Okay? That's what is expected of you. And what I want to tell you now is this. I totally get that not everybody is an English major. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that most people aren't English majors. I get that. I totally understand it. This class right now that you have is something that you have to take. I get it. It's a core competency, or it's a, the next step to the next step. Like, I get it. I totally understand that. Maybe you hate writing, maybe you hate reading, all that kind of stuff. But what I'm going to tell you is this. Here is my guarantee. If you take in the skills and the tools that will be provided and that we will be working on in this course, and you apply them, and you think about them, and you use them, you will succeed in this class. But my concern is not about how you succeed in this class. Yes, of course, I want you to succeed in this class, and I think that all of you can. But what I'm really thinking about is how this class can help you with all of your other classes. Being able to think and read critically and analytically, understanding what it is that the writer is doing, being able to articulate that in something that you create on your own, and being able to talk about it and communicate ideas and tools and thoughts and skills that way, you will succeed in all of your other classes. This isn't me shining up anything. It's just the way it is. Some of you might be doubtful, but I will tell you this. Learning to think critically, to read critically, and to communicate expertly will make you succeed, not just in this class, not just in all of your other classes, but in life. It doesn't matter what your major is and what it is that you want to do with your life. If you want to be a doctor, a nurse, a lawyer, a cop, somebody who sells paper in Scranton, Pennsylvania, it doesn't matter what it is that you do. Being able to take information in, understand it, think about it, and being able to solve a problem or create something that helps a client or helps your boss or helps a perpetrator, anything like that, that will make you a better person. It just will. And that's what this class is geared around. I don't necessarily want you to become an English major. Please become an English major. But if you want to go into nursing, you want to be a lawyer, you want to be a cop, I'm all for it. But take this class seriously because it will help you do all of the things that you want to do. This is a stepping stone. Being able to read, think, and create is something that this class will help you do. And it's something that your clients and your bosses will really appreciate. This isn't an English class. This is a life class. And I want you all to know that. But what is actually in this course? Well, I'm going to point out the email that you got this link on has a lot of information about what is needed for this class and what will be expected of you for this class. I do want to take this opportunity to say, please look at the email that this link came in on. It'll tell you what readings you have to have, how to get them, if they're free or not. I'm always going to try to give you the free option. And I also have the synchronous schedule. What is synchronous? Synchronous schedule are the days that we are required to actually meet. And by actually meet, I mean at a specific time through Zoom. Everything else in this course will be up to you to complete online. But a specific portion of this class will be in real time. That means if you look at the schedule and you see what the synchronous days for this course are, those are days and times that you are required to show up through Zoom. About 4 or 5 of those days will be lecture and discussion days, and 2 or 3 of those days will be days where we have one-on-one conversations through Zoom. Okay? The reason that I am doing that now is because maybe you're taking care of family, maybe you got kids, maybe you have a job, maybe you have any of these other things that can get in the way. I want to make sure that you have the schedule so that you can plan accordingly. Okay? And those dates in this email are days that you have to show up. Everything else is on your own time. These are days that you have to show up. Here is a caveat, a thing to think about. If for some reason you work in the service profession, or the hospital is having an emergency that you work at, or a family member gets sick, or you get sick, email me through IU email. Let me know ASAP, and we can work around that schedule. I'm being flexible here, but the only way that I will be flexible is if you let me know as soon as you know. Let's say you're you're a bartender or a waiter. If you have your schedule comes out on Sunday and you find out that this week you can't make it to the Synchronous on Wednesday, you need to tell me on Sunday when you get that schedule. I need to know ahead of time so that we can work something out. All right? I will be amenable, but if you tell me 2 minutes before we're supposed to meet on Zoom, I can't help you. I want to help you. I need to help you. It is my job to help you. But I can't help you if you don't tell me. And one of the best things that I got from a DJ Quick song was closed mouths don't get fed. So please, let me know. Keep the lines of communication open so that I know how best to help you. Okay? That's all I ask. Look at the information in this email and make sure that you put it in your calendar, write it down, put it on the fridge, whatever works for you. Keep them in mind. Everything else is on your time. We're going to be working heavily through Canvas, but you cannot ever contact me through Canvas. Assignments, readings, files, things like that, those will live on Canvas. Discussions, when not on Zoom, will live on Canvas. But if you have to contact me, if you have a question about an assignment, if you have a question about your schedule, if you have a problem, if you just need to decompress and talk to another human being who's not in your family, email me through the IU email system and we can discuss things. But if you send me any information through the Canvas Messenger, 9 times out of 10, I won't get it. Use the IU email. That is the one thing that I will require of you. That and a hard work ethic. So that's what this course is all about. Reading, writing, creating, and discussing. If you have any problems, contact me through IU email. And you know what? I think it's a good time to practice that. So all of you have an assignment. I'm sorry. You guys all have an assignment today. Your assignment will be due no later than 11:59 on Wednesday evening. Does that mean that you have to turn it in at 11:59 on Wednesday evening? Heck nah. Please send it as soon as you can. But if it comes after that, you don't get the credit. And I'm going to be using this as first week attendance. So this is important, okay? You have to do this. You have to get this assignment into me no later than 11:59 on Wednesday evening. Okay? What's the assignment, you may be asking? I am asking you all to send me a professional email. What's a professional email? Well, I kind of want to know what you think a professional email is. So I want you to not reply to this email, but send me an original professional email through IU email, and I want you to include the following. Since you know just a tidbit about me, I would like to know a little bit about you. I want to know what your name is. If you have a shortened version of your name, like your name is Daniel, but you like to be called Dan, please let me know. But if your name is Denise and you want to be called Delicious, I'm going to call you Denise. Okay? Nicknames are fun and everything like that, but this is a kind of a professional environment. So if you like to be called Tom because your name is Thomas, I will oblige. If you like to be called EJ because your name is Ernest Jr., fine. That's totally fine. I'm not going to call you T-Bone. Okay? So let me know what your name is, and if you have a shortened version of your name. I would like to know where you're from. You know where I'm from. I'd love to know where you're from. I want to know what it is that you're interested in. If you have a major, let me know what it is. If you have an interest, but no major, I want to know what you're interested in. I just need to know what it is that you like and that you want to study, or maybe what you want to do with the rest of your life. I want to know these things. You know that I want to be a professor. That's why I went through all that school. So please, let me know a little bit about you in that sense. And you can see behind me that there's a lot of books. And it's a firm belief of mine that the things that we watch, the things that we listen to, and the things that we read make us who we are. So the next couple of things that I want you to include in this professional original email are, what are your favorite TV shows? What are your favorite movies? What's your favorite band or rapper or music style? Anything like that. If you have a favorite book, please let me know. I love that kind of stuff. If you're one of those people who say, I love all types of music, or I don't really watch TV, or I hate movies, okay, fine. But this is what I'm going to ask you to do. I don't watch TV. Well, when you watch Netflix or when you watch Hulu, what is it that you watch? Well, I watch The Office and I've binge-watched Friends. Well, that's TV. Even if it's not on a television set, even if it's on your phone, that's television. So tell me what kind of TV shows you like. Don't get stuck on the apparatus, on how you watch it. It's a genre. Okay? I hate movies. Well, if you hate movies now, it doesn't mean that you hated movies your entire life. What was your favorite movie when you were a kid? Music. Bands. I love all types of music. I even love country, western, and screamo music. That's great. But if you were stuck on a desert island and you can only take 2 records with you or 2 artists and have and be able to listen to them, who would they be? What would it be? The reason I'm asking you to do this is because I want you guys to be precise and exact. I want you to make a decision. There's a lot of people who, when they create things or when they write, that they don't really like to be precise. They want to sit on a fence. And I'm asking you guys to be exact. I want to know definitively what's your favorite television show, what's your favorite movie, what's your favorite band, artist, rapper, song, even. I want to know that stuff. I don't want anyone sitting on a fence. I want you guys to make a definitive answer. Beyond that, for each of these things, why do you love that TV show? Why do you love that movie? Why do you love this rapper or this band? Why? So I want your name or nickname and or a nickname. I want to know where you're from. I want to know what your interests are or what it is that you're studying. And I want to know about music, movies, and TV. And books. And books. I want you to put that all in the body of an email that is both professional and original, and I want you to send it to me by, what was that? 11:59 on Wednesday evening. No later than that. Okay? I want to get to know you, and I want you to get the attendance for the first week of class, so please do that. Beyond that, if you have any questions or concerns, if the body of this email that has all of the information for our course, if this video was in some way confusing, please send me an email only through the IU system. So please don't use your Gmail account. Please don't use your whatever account. Use the IU system and send it to this IU address. I love hearing from students, so don't think that you're bugging me. It's my job to hear from you. Don't just send the assignment. If you have questions, don't wait. Please let me know if anything is confusing, if you have questions or concerns. It's my job to help you, and I love my job. Okay? So I hope that that lets you know a little bit about what is expected, and I hope that all of you can get this assignment done in time. This is not a suggestion, it is an assignment. So please, please get her done. Get it to me in a timely manner. I hope that this message finds you well, and I do hope to hear from all of you, soon. Cheers.